This could possibly be one of your dreams, or better. What you will be seeing on this video is not another superhero costume that you should watch out for. Well, if it is not for Elon and his multi-billion-dollar company, SpaceX, besides the spaceships, another thing that plays a vital role in the safety and success of every space mission are space suits. Elon Musk, being himself, knew that when you are working on this huge and groundbreaking rocket and other spacecraft, you also have to produce high quality and top tier spacesuits. Many of us are always looking forward to the instruments and new technology that Elon is going to introduce. Could this new equipment leave us in awe? How could this possibly affect the future of the space industry? Well, that is what we are going to find out in today's video here on Elon Musk HQ. If you want to watch updates about Elon Musk, then check out the other videos on our channel and be sure to subscribe. I know you are excited to see what innovation they incorporated in these spacesuits, so let us get ready and dive right in. We will also go over a special feature of this suit that you don't want to miss. It's like we are in the future. Apparently, the crew on the board of SpaceX Dragon is wearing these new and special spacesuits from SpaceX. They call this one the Starman suit, and at first look, you will think that this is meant to be worn by movie actors only. Elon is not only upgrading things, but he is also trying to add some style to the equipment. Two lucky NASA astronauts, Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley, had the honor to be the first to try these suits out. Lucky guys. Their mission was launched in May of 2020. Besides the suits, there is other noteworthy information about this launch. Ever since the termination of the Space Shuttle program, this is the first aircraft to launch in the States. The two astronauts were photographed wearing the suits before they boarded the spacecraft. As seen on the pictures, what they are wearing was kind of far from the image that we are used to. I bet that you expect these astronauts to be covered in the traditional pumpkin suit, since that is what we always see anyway. Before we get into the details of this new suit from SpaceX and what inspired this creation, let us first talk about how important spacesuits are in every dream to explore space. The Starman suit resembles the ones that you would often see in Hollywood. It is like a costume and not an actual spacesuit. Well, that is because it was designed by Jose Fernandez. Yes, the same person that designed costumes in movies like The Fantastic Four, The Avengers, Batman vs. Superman, and many more. I bet you are nodding your head right now with that realization. But wait, it's even better. Elon saw the potential and went for it instead of going to the typical Navy and Air Force contractors. It is even kind of funny that when the company first reached out to Fernandez, he did not have an idea about SpaceX. He worked with Elon for 6 months to work on this new suit. Of course, this has to be reverse engineered to have all the standard things that a spacesuit must have. Some people might also notice that the Starman suit kind of resembles tuxedos. Well, your observation is exactly on point because Elon specifically requested for it to look like a tuxedo. He wants the astronauts who are going to wear it to look better with the suits than without it. Looking back at the other designs of spacesuits, this new one certainly stands out. Just think of the huge white spacesuits that astronauts wore for the Apollo mission during the first moon landing. The pumpkin suit of Boeing is also inspired by the old spacesuits. Additionally, who would forget about the orange spacesuits used in 2011 for the Discovery launch? With SpaceX's new Starman suit, the astronauts can take off in style. It features square-off shoulder lines, knee-high boots that are comparable to what superheroes use, and aerodynamic seams from the collarbone to the knee. On its sides were dark panels that were certainly visible in contrast with its white and silver parts. It is unmistakably sleek, and as it is not equipped with knobs, wires, and hoses like we usually see on traditional and old spacesuits. For sure, you are wondering why, but that is because this suit is not supposed to be used outside of the spacecraft. According to Gary Westphal, it is not necessary to make spacesuits appealing if they are government funded. What matters most is safety and comfort of the astronauts who are going to use it. But considering Elon Musk and SpaceX's visions, they aim to provide space travel to everyone who can afford it in the future. This is a different case, and they would, of course, have to consider their financial gains. That being said, one of their goals as well should be to provide spacesuits that will look attractive and inviting for their potential clients in the coming years. Our favorite feature on this spacesuit is the visor retraction mechanism. Keep watching to find out why. Of course, the ultimate goal for equipment like this is to serve its purpose to the people who will use it. But knowing Elon and considering all the works that he took part in, we can see that the design plays an important role in his ideas. Even Elon himself said that he spends 80% of his time designing and engineering. He believes that design and technology should go hand in hand, as both are important to convey a message. That is true though, and even Steve Jobs shared the same belief. The first thing that people would often look at and judge is the appearance of certain products. We do not focus right away on the more important features. That is the reality we are living in. And for Musk, he knew that in order to connect better, design must also be a priority alongside of the technology. Additionally, Elon's fashion taste must also be inspired by his mother, May Musk, who is a well-known and very accomplished model. The way things look would always be vital to gain commercial power. This SpaceX suit is just proof that technology is fast changing. This could also indicate the start of commercial spaceflight. You see, there are only a few agencies who were allowed to be involved in space exploration before, but right now it is seemingly becoming a hobby of billionaires. We have more information about the space thanks to the upgrades and relentless planning of different companies. SpaceX alone had a lot of things planned out. Elon wants to accomplish and start a lot of things with this company. He was always vocal about his goal to explore the uncharted territory known as space. They have also launched different missions in this company and unfolded important information about the other planets. Technology really is fascinating, and for Elon, he wants to maximize this to extend humanity, even if it would take building a city on Mars. Remember that this is one of the big projects they laid out here on SpaceX. We would have to see what will happen to Starship though before we get an update about that project. Which spacesuit is your favorite so far? I would love to know your thoughts, so comment them down below. Well, going back to the topic, let us now get closer to the Starman suit. First off is the helmet, which is one of the most noticeable parts of the spacesuit itself, considering that it is far from the past spacesuits that other astronauts have worn before on different missions. In the helmet is where you will locate the pressure system and microphone valves for the suit's pressure system. Voice technologies are very important as well, considering that it would be a struggle to stay in a noisy spacecraft. SpaceX is using in-helmet communications. Anyway, another great feature of the helmet is its retraction mechanism. This will let the visor to be closed and open whenever needed. Next is the gloves. The gloves in the Starman suit are equipped with touch sensors. Like what I have mentioned, these suits were first used by astronauts on board the SpaceX Dragon. This feature of the gloves would be very useful since most of the controls in the spacecraft are touch activated. Also, the gloves are designed with electroconductive fingertips, which are not equipped on the other spacesuits before the Starman suit. Not all of the features of the Starman suit are already revealed, but for sure they would still be making changes and upgrades in the future depending on the experience of the two astronauts in Dragon. SpaceX is changing these things to show that amazing and sleek designs like that on the suit can still be filled with technological advancement, which we are yet to see in the coming months or years. Well, that is it. Have you enjoyed this video? If so, do not forget to subscribe to our channel to see more updates about Elon Musk and his ventures and other upcoming projects. Turn on your notifications so that you will be updated whenever we have a new upload, and I will see you in the next video.